Hi, I'm Kelsey. Welcome to Intermediate Core. In today's class, we are going to get a little burny in our core, use some balance, use some movement, full body movement, all very hyper targeted in our core. So let's get going. We're going to start on our back. And you're going to lie down, find a neutral spine, and we are going to start with our legs all the way up into table. So one leg at a time, bring it into tabletop. You're going to interlace your fingers behind your head, and we're going to start with a basic chest lift. So from your neutral spine, neutral pelvis, inhale, exhale, curl head and chest up, look to the knees, and inhale, lower. Exhale, curl. Find that cinch around your waistline and inhale, lower. So as we do this, you're obviously warming up the core. The exhale helps facilitate a deeper connection to your core, and I'm already feeling a little shaky, which is not a bad thing, right? So now we're going to add an alternation of our legs. So you're going, and a rotation through upper body. So we're going to dip our right leg down, rotate to the left, and then bring it back in. Dip the left leg down, upper body rotation to the right. So we're alternating right and left. So starting to now warm up the obliques, get a little bit more additional movement in, switching right to left. Good. Let's go 2 more on each side. Good. Last 1 and 1. And pull it in and lower head and chest all the way down. We're going to keep our legs up in table. Bring your arms open to a T. Maintaining that neutral spine, bolting knees and ankles together. We're going to go into supine spine twist. So we're going to inhale, drop to the right. Let your left hip lift. Really focus on keeping knees and ankles stacked. Exhale, use your waistline to bring it back to center. So inhale, lower to the left, right hip lifts. Try to keep the shoulders rooted down. Exhale, bring it to center. Now this rotation, this lumbar rotation, and the upper body rotation that we did earlier is kind of working us up to a movement that we're going to get to here in a second once our core is really nice and warm. So we're now going to go over to the right. Hold it. Extend your legs long, draw your belly button to your spine with straight legs, pendulum back to center, and then lower to tabletop. Inhale to the left. Extend the legs, draw the belly button back, pendulum through to center, lower to tabletop. Good, so that extension of the leg, just that leverage out, gets your core to do a little bit more work. Makes it a little harder to bring it back in. Good. Over to the left and kick. Exhale all the way through to center. Good. 1 more on each side. Right. Extend. Bring it to center. Lower to table. Left. Kick. Center all the way in. Good. From here, we're going to bring our arms by our side. Keep your legs up. If you have a hard time extending your legs to the ceiling, soften the knees a little bit and try to maintain more of a neutral spine, okay? So we're going to curl head and chest up from here. Grab the back of your right calf. Lower your left leg to a hover. We're going to go into hamstring pull. Give me a double pulse. 1, 2, then switch. And switch. And switch. And if you can reach a little higher towards the ankle, do that. If you need to reach to the back of the knee, you can do that too. Also, if your neck is bothering you, drop your head. But maintain that neutral spine and maintain the connection to your core. Good. Let's go a couple more on each side. Make sure we really warm up the abs before we finish this supine sequence off. Last 1 and 1. Good. Bring it up. Bend the knees to table. Lower your head for a brief moment. All right, so now we're going into this nice full body sequence that includes a lot of balance. So if you tilt over, I'm hoping that I don't today, but if you tilt over, that's totally fine. That's the fun part about this, okay? So you're gonna curl head and chest up. We're adding in now a full body rotation. I'm gonna rotate towards you first, which is to my left. And as we rotate, you're gonna extend the legs, rotate your whole torso, balance on the elbow, and lift up and out of your rib cage through your obliques. Balance and hold here. Draw your knees in as you come back to center. Keep head and chest lifted. Now I'm gonna rotate to my other side. Kick, balance on the elbow, lift through the ribs, find the connection to your obliques. Really be strong through that extension out. Knees draw in. Good. And twist. And if you're on carpet, this definitely makes it not as hard. It's a little harder if you're on hardwood floor to balance on your elbow. So definitely try to have something soft underneath of you. And as you extend those legs as well, really shoot them out, be strong, hover them up off the floor. So I'm balancing on my elbow and on my hip. Good. This is my last one to this side. And now I'm gonna bring it back over towards you. Lengthen and balance. Okay, so we're gonna work from here. You should be feeling your obliques. My body is long. I'm gonna let my bottom leg lower. My top leg is still lifted and extended. Feel the lift up and out of your obliques here. That's our goal. Exhale, lift your top leg up. Inhale, lower. Also, we want to really feel the shoulders connected and down. So try not to let your shoulders hike up towards your ears, which is really easy to do. Stay super duper connected to your core. Let's go 3 more here. And 2. And last one, hold the lift. Flex your foot. We're going now into a little extension and hip flexion. So you're gonna bring the leg forward and then point the foot, sweep it back. Now, you might wanna just make this movement super big, but the goal is to keep your pelvis really stable and for you to not tilt over. So the movement should actually be pretty small. You're getting your glutes working, and our obliques are obviously also working too. Good. Let's go for 3 and point back, and 2 and 1. Good. Now sweep that top foot forward again, let it come down onto the floor. Your top arm is going to come down. I'm going to scoot myself back onto the mat. And now I'm going to come up onto my inside hand. So from here, we transition. We're now going to go into a full side bend. Your down arm is sort of like your kickstand. You want to stay connected to the shoulder. My top foot, which is my right, is in front of my bottom left foot. Top right arm is out. For you, if you're mirroring me, this is your left. We're going to lift up and over. So lift the hips first. Arm comes up towards the ceiling. We're going to reach that arm over, lift the hips a little bit more. Good. Then bring your arm back up. Soften the knees. Tap down briefly. Up, arm to the ceiling. Reach, lift into a little bit more lateral flexion. Arm comes up. Soften it down. 2 more. Lift. Reach. Up. Lower tap. Last one. Lift. Reach. Bring it up. Hold here. Give me tiny little pulses. Down, lift. Down, lift. Feel that bottom oblique. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Bend the knees and lower it down. I feel my obliques. All right, good work, you guys. Let's take it to the other side. So we have to imagine as if we were doing that full body rotational ab sequence. And now we're going to land on elbow. So for me, this is my right. If you're mirroring me, it's your left. Lift up and out of your body. Top hand is going to come behind your head. If this feels like nearly impossible, you can also totally go with your top hand down on the floor as well. So I'm going to come here, shoulders down, hover that top leg. We're going to lift it up and lower. So little lifts. And the goal here is not about how high you kick your leg. It's about how connected you can stay through your obliques, right? So lift up and out of the obliques, and then that lift of the leg is just kind of the extra, right? Feeling our glutes regardless. Let's go for 4 and 3. Last 2. Now we'll go into that hip extension and flexion. Flex your foot, sweep forward, point, sweep back. Your different sides might feel totally different. I'm going to adjust my shoulder, flex forward, sweep back, shoulders are down. And the goal is to keep that pelvis really, really stable. Let's go for 3 and 2 and 1. Land with that top foot. For me, it's my left. You're going to bend your knees, readjust yourself onto your mat. So soften knees for me, my left in front of my right. If you're mirroring me, it's your right in front of your left. Kickstand arm, really nice and strong. We're going to reach out, find your posture, find the length through your spine. Lift the hips. Top arm comes up towards the ceiling. Then we're going to side bend it over, lift those hips a little bit more. Shoulders stay down, arms to the T. Soften, tap it down. Press up. Reach. Back to the T. And lower. 2 more. Press up. Reach. Whew. I'm feeling the work, you guys. Last one. Press up, reach it over, bring it back up, pause, hold, tiny pulse, down, lift, target that bottom oblique, down and up for 4, 3, 2, last one. Soften it, bring it down. Awesome. From here, we're going to finish up with a little bit of arm work, a little bit of balance work for full core. I want your hands, so find quadruped first. I want your hands actually out, though, in front of you just a bit. Elbows sort of rotate back towards your body. Open chest and sternum, and we're just going to do like a little tricep tap. So you're going to inhale, lower, spine stays long, tap your triceps to the floor, press up. So this feels pretty easy as we start, but as you keep going, and as we add in the balance component, it definitely will get a little bit more fatiguing. So down and up, spine stays long, dip elbows down, keep them really in alignment, so you want to think parallel forearms on the up and on the down. Let's go for 3, 2, 1, extend, hold. Now, find balance. You're going to step, for me, this is my left. If you're mirroring me, it's your right. Lift that leg up, and you might feel a shift over to one side. The goal is to keep it pretty level, and we're going to now go into the same movement. You're going to tap, elbows down, press up, tap down, and up. Now, the leg might want to lower and lift. As you do this, the goal is to keep it really long and stable out behind you. Let's go for 4 and 3, 2, 1. Hold, pause. Knee comes down, reset. Other side. We're almost done, you guys. Hold, lift, Feel that connection to your core. Stay long through your spine. Tap down. Keep those forearms parallel. Isolate your triceps here as we go down and up. Hips as square as possible. Burn out the back of the arms a bit. Let's go 4 more. And 3, 2, last one. Press it up. Draw that knee down. Take your knees wide. Sit yourselves back into child's pose. Give yourself 1 full connected breath. And then you'll make your way up. And you are complete. Great work. Thank you for joining me in our intermediate core workout today.